Hey guys, what's going on? It's WeatherBlaze here, and welcome to my review on the Nintendo Switch. Now, this is technically the third time I'm trying to record this because I recorded the first time, didn't like it, then I recorded the second time, and I liked it, I edited it, and it was halfway done, but then I restarted because I didn't, actually like what I said about it, so I restarted, and now this is the third time. I'm gonna tell you guys something real quick, which I think is gonna become bigger in the game community, which I think a lot more people are gonna shit on, in about a week or something, or about 2 weeks. But let's say this real quick. I'm gonna give my review about the Switch. You guys don't know, this was meant to be a birthday gift. It's technically my birthday right now. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. It's June 30th. I'm now 16, and it was meant to be a birthday gift for me. Me and my mother were at the store and we were, shopping for dinner. Well, what happened was that my sister called, my older one, and she was like, hey, we went to GameStop, and there was they were sold out Nintendo Switches, and the lady said that Nintendo wasn't going to make any more till next year for the US. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. That's just what the lady said. She might have not had the information. Well, I didn't believe her at first, but then we called literally like every single fucking store around. We called like every Best Buy, every Target, every GameStop. They were even Walmart, and they were all sold out of Nintendo Switches. Well, we're about to give up, but then finally, we found one in Best Buy that's about an hour away. We went, we bought one, and I've been playing it since. So, suspect a video on that, probably in the next week or so. This week was bigger, because, I'm not sure if that's confirmed. Maybe the chip was wrong, I don't know. But, we're gonna be getting into, more of the meat into things about the Nintendo Switch. Now, what do I think about it? Good console, but something I'm probably not gonna spend a lot of time with. Now, that's very unfortunate what I want to say, because, again, this is a mainstream Nintendo title. I want to give my history with Nintendo. I used to play the NES, my parents' NES and N64, and their Sega Drive or Sega Saturn or Sega Genesis. Sega Genesis. As a kid, I played that a lot. And as I got older, I kind of went leaning towards like the PlayStation 2, then the Xbox 360. Then, PS3, then the Xbox One, PS4, PC, blah blah. I also did a little bit of PC back in the day, but you guys get what I mean. I kind of tore away from Nintendo. Well, when I was about, I think maybe 12, 11, I got my first Wii. Me and my family loved the damn thing. Like, I remember me and my sister, we played like Spider-Man 3. Not bad movie, but good fucking game. I remember we would play it, and we just loved swinging around, like, the city, and, yeah, so pretty much, you guys get what I mean. The Wii was good, but my little sister broke my Wii, and then I didn't got one till, I think, probably last year, maybe 2 years ago, I don't know. I got a Wii, let's just say recently. On Christmas of this year, which was a couple months ago, I got my Wii U, and I should just listen to people, to be honest, because Wii U was not good. It's not a good console, to be honest. It's not that the console was bad itself, it's just that it didn't have a lot of good games, which is fucking weird. But not weird, but just, it did have a couple good games, that's why I got it, but it just didn't have a lot of good games. So that was pretty much a flop when they come out with the Nintendo Switch. And at first, I was a little bit angsty. Like, I watched the trailer and I was like, oh wow, this thing looks amazing. Like I want to get one right now. I was hyped for the Nintendo Switch. When, after a while, I just sat back and I was, watching things. So I put my expectations a little bit low, because I was like, wait, this might be bad. It's going to be like Wii U again. I gotta stop, So I just sat back and watched, and I watched, and I didn't watch any Breath of the Wild gameplay, which I don't have that game yet because the Best Buy didn't have it, but I'm gonna get it probably this week. But I did saw other gameplay of it, and a lot of people played it, and it had a bad launch. What I mean by bad launch is that Breath of the Wild was literally the only good game that came out with it. Besides probably once you Switch and, I don't know, Binding of Isaac. Well, you know, after a while, I was like, okay, well, you know, probably, this was back in, like, December or something, or, like, January, February. I was like, okay, well, this summer, I will go and I'll get a Nintendo Switch, and I was, like, you know, I was like, okay, and maybe they'll have a couple of good games, and then, like, because I knew Skyrim was gonna be on, and I was like, wow, Skyrim, like, you know, playing Skyrim on Go. Well, okay, so I got one. And I honestly understand why it had a bad launch. Now, probably towards the end of the video, I'll say about, like, you know, why it gets boring after a while. But I'm just gonna go step by step. Alright, so I'm 5 minutes in, I'm 6 minutes in this. I should probably get started and talk about it. Alright, first thing, setting up the Nintendo Switch is fucking difficult. Not gonna lie. Like, I literally sat there, and I'll probably put some pictures randomly, I don't know when, up on the, in the video of me, you know, talking about this, of pictures of the Switch I got. I only took, like, 3 pictures, and, you know, setting up was fucking difficult. I'm not gonna explain it, because it was, like, not a long process, but just, like, you know, like, you had to do on the tablet, then you had to, which is the Switch itself, then you had to put in the brick, and then you had to disconnect the Joy-Cons and connect them to, like, the control and shit, and just, it was confusing, like, confusing, but then, you know, I opened up Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is, again, the only game I got, right now. It's a little cartridge, it's, like, smaller than the DS cartridge. Then, you know, you put it in, and, you know, like, it doesn't need to install anything, you just put it in, boom. Seems like Nintendo, though, is, like, the only gaming company so far that has not had to been able to need to install any kind of, like, game on their console, which is a plus side also. You know, you don't have to wait for installing. And literally, like, the only thing you probably will have to do is updates, which is very they're, like, small. Like, literally, like updates only take, like, not even a minute that I feel like so far. Well, you know, also connecting Wi-Fi, it's, like, it's great. Dude, connected to the Wi-Fi is better than connecting Wi-Fi with my Xbox or PlayStation, not gonna lie. Like, it's fucking great. Well, yeah, so, you know, and, like, I put in Mario Kart and I was playing it, okay? So, confused. I'm gonna move on to gameplay. Like, how games run and shit. It went smooth. It looks good, not gonna lie. Like, I was, like, playing it with, like, the Joy-Cons. I was playing it with the Joy-Cons connected to the controller when I was playing it, and on my TV, and I was playing it, and I was like, damn, dude, this game's, like, nice. Like, it's smooth, like, the frame rate doesn't drop, like, you know, like, it's, like, you know, it's bright and colorful, you know, like, a good game. Mario Kart 8's a good game. Well, I was like, alright, well, let me test this out now. So, I literally disconnected Joy-Cons, which, by the way, Joy-Cons is one of the minor complaints I have, which I'll say about it probably next. And then, like, you know, I boop on each side, put the Joy-Cons in, and I, you know, take it out of the brick, and then the screen went black, and then, you know, on the tap on the Switch itself, it turned, you know, lit back up, and I started playing the game again, and I went upstairs and I was playing it in my kitchen, and it was running, like, fantastic. Like, really, like, it ran just like if you were playing it on the TV. Now, like, that alone is fucking incredible to me. It's like, it blew my mind. I'm like, holy shit, I thought it was just advertising. No, this is fucking real. So, like, you know, like, now, like, if anyone's in the basement, and, like, you know, my mom or anyone, or my parents, or, you know, if there's any company down in the basement and I can't be in the basement, then, you know, I just grab the Switch, boop, and I take it upstairs, and I can just play upstairs, which is, oh, excuse me, amazing. I love that. I love how it's like that. So gameplay, great. It looks just like the TV, by the way, which some people are playing, because I think on TV it's 1080p, 60 frames. I think if you on the Switch, I think it's 720p, still 60 frames. If it's not 60 frames, holy shit, they really blend it in as 60 frames. Well, you know, okay, and, you know, and controls for the Switch also, the control is real. Like, the Joy-Cons are cool. I like them. I love the feel of them. Like, you know, like, I just remember that there were, like, you know, 2 controllers in one, but I'll say that in a second. Like, you know, like, they feel smooth, they feel great, the button layout it feels comfortable, but, like, you know, connecting them, disconnecting them kind of gets annoying after a while, like, connecting them to the control, or connecting them to, like, you know, Switch, or, you know, just anything like that, or connect them to the wrist straps, you know, like, to, you know, strap it on your wrist, you know, so, like, you know, just fall off. Like, those, like, it gets annoying after a while, because you have to hold down a gray button and, like, you know, lift it up. Well, you know, but, you know, I can look at that aside, you know, that's one minor thing I find annoying, but I can look at that aside. And also, if you're playing a multiplayer game, like, let's say you want to play, Rocket League, which is going out, or Mario Kart, then anyway, like, it'll be just like if you're playing it with the 2 Joy-Cons, like, you just go boop boop, you give one of your friends, or family member, or whoever, the one Joy-Con, you have the one, and the way, like, the control layout is the exact same as the control layout as the regular control, like the regular Joy-Cons would be, which is, like, for example, like, let's say if I'm, playing with the red Joy-Con, and usually, like, well, what is it, A, I think it is? The bottom one's B, the one on the right is A, the one on the left is, Y, and then the top one's X. Well, let's say you take it, and then, like, you know, lean to the side, or, you know, you turn it to the right, then, you know, except for A being go to accelerate in Mario Kart, it will be, X now, so, you know, that, you know, it'll be the same control layout, which is convenient, it's cool, but the only thing also about, you know, playing it with multiplayer with friends, is that it's cool, like, it controls well, but, reconnecting them to be one controller is, like, difficult for me. I haven't figured out how to make it into one controller again, but I will probably eventually find out how, but it's whatever. But, also wrist straps, if you connect them to the Joy-Cons and your friends are playing them, and there's 2 buttons which are for, like, drifting and using items for Mario Kart, which is very useful because the regular buttons are small, so, you know, it's ideal to put the wrist straps on when 2 people are playing and they each got a Joy-Con. So, some other things about it, I mean, multiplayer, I played it and it runs well. Again, that's probably because I have good Wi-Fi and set up right next to the tower, but, you know, it's whatever. Like, I think it runs smooth anyways, like, I don't see any, like, disconnection problems. I haven't played with a friend, so I don't know how connected with friends is gonna work. You know, but I'm excited, because when games like Skyrim come out, Mario Odyssey, I'm gonna be able to take it around with me on the go. Like, you know, go into the store, like, let's say I want to sit in the car, go into doctor's appointments, just like, you know, when my parents would be, come on, Logan, I'll be like, okay, and, like, I'll be like, boop, boop, and then pick up, take it with me, and play in the car and shit, which is cool. But, anyways, also, just one last thing before I rant about why this game has bad launch, and why it does, or why it gets annoying after a while, or it gets boring after a while. I've always had, like, the thought, or the imagination, or the dream, or the thought that, like, what will happen, like, you know, like, have you ever, like, had to go to the store, like, GameStop, and buy the game itself, like, a physical copy, then, like, you know, you get out, and you're like, yes, I finally got this game, after so long, I finally got the game, I won't go home and play now, like, launch GTA, that happened to me, like, you know, you're like, okay, I gotta go home, I won't play now, but then, you know, like, let's say, like, this is more for kids, or if you're an adult, then you like to say, like, no, we have to go to the store, or, you know, you have to go pick up the mail or something, and then you're like, oh, man, but, you know, if you don't have anything, then literally, like, even if you're in the store, you literally take the game out, and you can put it inside the Switch, and then you can play it right then and there, like, you don't have to wait to go home to play it. If you have the Switch on you, just boop, boop, and, like, you know, just open it up, and then you slide in the cartridge, and then it'll just start up, and then you can play it, and that's amazing to me, because I've always had that thought, even as a little kid, I'm like, I won't go home and play this right now. Well, you know, and then, like, you know, I'll have to wait, like, a 10, 15, even 30-minute drive to get home, and, like, you know, like, my mom, always be like, well, we have to get dinner and stuff, and like, you know, I'll be like, I wanna go home right now and play this. But you know, right now I get to just play it right when I buy the game, which is incredible. So yeah. But anyways, I want to get to the reason, the one little fault that you're gonna probably have with this console. You will get bored. I'm not gonna lie, you are going to get bored of this game. I mean, of this console fast. It doesn't matter what game you have, because let me tell you a little thing, if you didn't pay attention to the Switch's launch, let me tell you what games came out for it. As I remember, it was Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, went to Switch, and The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Those are the only games I have in mind that are actually, you know, like, that released, or the only games I saw and actually paid attention to, actually remember that were interesting. Now, let me tell you something, alright? Zelda isn't everyone's cup of tea. It isn't mine. I've never been a Zelda game before. Not gonna lie. Please don't kill me. Like, I just never gotten around to beating a Zelda game. Now, I've started them, even on my DS. I've even started, and I'm probably Adult Link. I played like halfway through Ocarina of Time, and I haven't even started Majora's Mask. But you know, I've never beaten the games, and hopefully one day I will beat them. But you know, I never really grew up with Zelda. Like, and honestly, Zelda isn't like a game that I'm very that fond of. But even to people that I know who's never played Zelda before, who's played a, you know, game from the series, they've enjoyed Breath of the Wild, and Breath of the Wild is like one of the best games this year, I heard. And I have not watched gameplay of it because it's been so praised at. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play the game myself and give full thoughts about it. But yeah, but besides, like, those are like the only 3 games, and literally, like, and again, Zelda isn't everyone's cup of tea. Not everyone likes Zelda. Well, you think it's true or not, not everyone likes The Legend of Zelda. So, you know, they like pre-ordered this console. They literally paid about, what, $450 on Amazon? Like, $400, however much they paid. And then they get home and they played it and they're like, man, I don't like Zelda. And then, you know, they had no other games at launch. That's one of the defaults about this, is that they had no other games at launch. So, you know, that's why I had a bad launch. It's because Zelda was the... And to people who do like Zelda, they literally beat the game, and then there was no other games that they could play besides The Legend of Zelda, and probably, you know, The Binding of Isaac and Nintendo Switch. You know? So, that's why I waited a bit. It's because I was paying attention to it, but I knew that it was... that, you know, it only had one game that was good, or that was praised at a lot, because The Binding of Isaac is just a, what would you call it? It's a, Wii release. And then 1-2 Switch is pretty much like Wii Sports. That's what I heard. And I saw gameplay of 1-2 Switch. It doesn't look that interesting. I mean, I probably will eventually get for my friends and family. But at the same time, I mean, if it's $60, I ain't, or $50, I'm 40 even, I'm not buying it. If it's $20, then sure, I'll buy it. Because I think that's how much it should be worth. Because I remember Wii Sports came with the Wii. So, you know, if it's supposed to be, is this supposed to be Wii Sports, then it should came with the Nintendo Switch. But it never did. But yeah, games I'm excited for to get are Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, and Skyrim. There isn't that many other games I can think of at the moment, because, again, there are not that many games coming out for Switch that are that exciting. I mean, Super Mario Odyssey is, well, exciting. You know, fucking ARMS is its newest, biggest game. It's a fighting game if you didn't know. Zelda already came out, and then Skyrim still... I don't even think we got a release date for Skyrim yet. I'm not sure, I have to look that up, but... I mean... That's one of the flaws. Like, this... Okay. Overall, this console... I mean, I like it, I enjoy it, I like playing it. It's a good console. Just... It, like, literally, like, it just... You're gonna get bored of it fast. If you don't have a lot of games. And, you know, and then, like, you know, you're gonna be going back to... Because honestly, I mean, it's not like I'm never gonna play on my Xbox, PlayStation ever again because I got this on PC. Like, let me tell you, like, I literally played, like, once I got home my Switch, I literally played it all night, and then I went to bed, and then I woke up later that day, and I got an Xbox, and I told him, I was like, it's a fun game, it's a fun console, fun game, good games. It's just that, you know, some good games. It's just like, you know, it just got boring pretty fast. Like, you know, there needs to be a lot more games that came out for it. Now, and yet again, I know there's gonna be a buttload of more games coming out in the future for the Switch, but some of them just don't look interesting to me. I know I'm spewing out words right now. Maybe they will. Maybe I will soon be interested in them. Maybe I'll be like, ooh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe, you know, this game's actually pretty badass. But for now, you know, my thoughts on the Switch. Overall, I'm just gonna do an overall thing. Overall, what I think about the Switch: good console. It has some good games, but you know, controls a little bit clunky to me. But you know, I still like it. I can pass the gameplay amazing, using on the TV and on the go amazing. Hooking up confusing, but you know, I always remember every time I hook up console for the first time. You ask me a console, I probably remember the first time hooking it up. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, I don't know. I mean, again, I'm bringing this back. If the Nintendo Switch is not gonna be released again, if they're not gonna bring it back for the rest of the year to next year, if Nintendo does that for the Nintendo Switch, then I'm gonna make a rant on about it probably, because that is some bullshit. You know I got one. That's still bullshit because Cooper I think was gonna get one, but now he probably can't because you know, because of the show, unless he wants to pay $450 because I got mine for $150 cheaper. I got for $300. But anyways, guys, that's mainly it. If you guys like this little review I gave it, please like, comment, subscribe. That'll help me out a lot. I love you all. And there was something else I feel like there was something else I'm forgetting to talk about. I mean, there isn't mainly. I mean, I think I went through everything. The gameplay nice. My God, I'm so close to the damn mic. Holy shit, it's like wrapped around cords. Gameplay nice. Straps. Straps me with straps. Please don't think of anything else. Controller. Joy-Cons. You know, the Switch. I mean, I'm probably gonna release a review on Super Mario Kart. I mean, I do a lot of like random times of reviews, I realize, but like what I think of Super Mario Kart, I keep saying Super Mario Kart 8 and Deluxe, and I'm gonna probably release a review about, you know, like ARMS and you know, Breath of the Wild. So yeah, you know, look at that on my channel soon. And you know, keep up and you know, follow me, you know, subscribe to me again. I'm sorry I don't like usually saying it twice, but subscribe to me if you know if you want to see me review those games or review, you know, any other big thing that's gonna be coming out. I'm fucking tired right now. What time is it? It's 4:30 at fucking night. Or in the morning I should say. Anyways, love you all. See you guys in the next video. Bye.